So today, we're going to be taking on a brand new challenge in Smashing 4 and a brand new hero. We're going to be testing out the brand new hero. Let's see how strong he is and what can he do. My name is Mike, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alrighty, the brand new hero Dionel, basically a healer that heals himself whenever one of your friendly heroes die, like back up to full health. So if Dionel was literally at 10 HP and one of your friendly hero dies, he goes back up to full health, or at least that's what his ability is. 64 damage with 413 health. So let's see if we can make him work and how many of them heroes we can get. So facing the Jawsum is going to be annoying, but then again, we are facing the Dionel. Unless we just focus straight on another hero without damaging Dionel, then, it's something to think about. Either focus on the Dionel, or, well, the Dionel got injured right there, so if we actually take out somebody, he is going to be fully healed. So that's unfortunate, but we might have to focus on him maybe. It's something to think about. We might need to focus on him, maybe. So let's do, I could just keep hitting him, I guess. We might take out the Jawsum as well. No, the Jawsum is still alive. Okay, so at this point, just take out the Dionel, so that way he doesn't use his ability, and then we should be fine. So he is going to push the Jawsum towards the Blood Bite. Drakeling goes towards the Blood Bite. Okay, that's fine. Let's do, can we hit the Dionel twice? That could take him out. There we go. We actually took out the Dionel, so we don't need to worry about him, healing himself up whenever the Jawsum died. So that's great, because the Jawsum will die next turn if the Ice Queen survives. Of course, the Ice Queen is at full health. We should be fine here. So he is going to deal damage to the Blood Bite again. Blood Bite is dead, so that's unfortunate. But Dionel should there it is. The Dionel fully healed up. That's a good thing about him. So that's great. Let's target. I think the Jawsum will die no matter what because of the Blood Bite's mark, so I'm going to focus on the zombie. I tried to hit the Drakeling as well, but that's fine. So as you saw, Dionel got fully revived right there, so that's great. He is going for the Ice Queen and the Dionel. Let's take out... Well, he's just poisoning my heroes. He's about to poison everyone, which makes the taking out the zombie kind of useless. The zombie did his job, so I think it's best to go after the Drakeling since the Drakeling does the most damage. But he might take out the Monkey King right now, and the Ice Queen. No, the Ice Queen survived, or the Ice Queen is still alive. And there it is. The Dino got fully healed up again because the Monkey King died. Let's just take out, or at least deal damage to the Drakeling right there. Decent damage. Decent damage. Alright, let's see if the Ice Queen survives. He is actually leaving the Ice Queen alive, which means I can actually use the just hit these two, and there we go. Drakeling is dead, and the zombie is going to take even more damage right there. And since the Ice Queen is pretty weak, whenever the Ice Queen does die, the Dino is going to get revived, or at least fully healed up. And he is focusing on the Ice Queen right now. So the Dino is going to get healed up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's just push the zombie towards the steam, and that should be more than enough to take him out. That should be more than 10%. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first match, and we won. And we actually made the Dionel heal up 3 times because 3 of my heroes died before he did. So pretty interesting hero to say the least. Is he going to be meta? Probably not, but it's a little too early to talk about it. Let's continue on. All right, second match here. Let's take... Let's take the Avenger, the Cannonmancer, and the Bomber. I just realized, since we have the Cannonmancers, will the cats affect the Dionel's ability? It's something to think about. It's something that we should test. Let's hit the Dionel twice here. There we go. Decent damage, so it's like 170 more or less right there. Armadillo goes next. Thankfully, he doesn't have anything to remove enchantments from me, so that's good. He is going to hit the Avenger. Okay, that's fine. He is not doing anything too crazy, but we're kind of blocked right now. We don't have a good angle to play this turn, so I'm just going to push the Avenger upwards. And we actually did a decent amount of damage being blocked. That was a pretty good play. Dionel goes next. Let's see what he does. So, facing the Dionel, just realize, you either focus him first. That's a very weird, aura that he had right there. Either take him out first, or if you decide to take out somebody else, do not damage him at all. Because then he's going to be able to use his ability. And the whole point is to not make him use his ability at all. So, something to think about. I wish I could have double hit the Dionel with the cat, but I failed. And this is something to think about. Will the Dionel's ability work if the cat gets taken out? I truly don't know. He gets his aura thing activated whenever he heals up. Is that normal? Is that something that's supposed to happen or not? I don't know. Can we double hit the Dionel here? There we go. And also hitting the Frog Mystic. The Dionel is super weak, 11 health. He should have been taken out already, but he keeps healing up with the Frog Mystic's bugs, so pretty good for him. And he might actually get a lot of value down here because of the Cannonmancer, Avenger, and even the Bomber is in range of the explosion, I think. Yeah. Wow, that's quite a lot, actually. But we're still okay. We are going to take out the Dionel here. Not sure if we can double hit the Armadillo, but at least try to push him towards the steam. Yes, we do. Did push him towards the steam, and Dionel just died. That's great. Armadillo goes next. This is where he could try to take out my Bomber. Or might just multi-hit the Avenger, potentially even actually taking him out here. The Cannonmaster just died, so the Dionel got his ability, and even the Avenger got his ability right there. He's doing more damage. That's great. Let's do... Can we push the Frog Mystic towards the Avenger? This could be risky, because I could miss, but I'm going to try it anyway. And there we go. All right. We actually took out the Frog Mystic and dealing damage to the Wizard right there. That was pretty good. Thank you, buffed Avenger. He really doesn't have much of a choice to do here, so he'll probably just take out the Avenger right now. Cat takes some damage, but that's fine. Dionel doesn't get his ability at all here, but that's fine. So we will just hit the Wizard here. Let's see if we can also hit the Armadillo right there. Yes, we do, with the steam as well. Wizard gets fully taken out right there. It's a 2v1 situation here. The cat does not count fear, but let's see if he hits the cat. Well, actually, we won't know since the Dionel is fully healed, so I won't be able to know if the Dionel gets his... Oh, let's see. Let's see if he gets his ability right there. He does not. The Smashing 14 played that very well. The Dionel does not get his ability right there. Now we know. And it's probably the same thing for the puppets from the Puppet Master. So the Smashing 14 played that very well. Apparently it's not considered the cat, but you can still get monster kills with it if the situation arises. Let's continue on. Alright, third match here. This is where we're going to get a couple of some Dionels if we win this one. I'm taking the Warrior instead of the... Now I take the Shaman. If only I would have gone an Enchantment Hero first, and then I would have taken the Frost Fox. But unfortunately, we cannot have the Frost Fox, the Frost Fox Shaman combo, sadly. We are going to buff up the Rocketeer here. Yeah, let's just buff him up. There we go. While dealing a little bit damage to the slime, not too bad. But yeah, if we can just buff up the Rocketeer 2 more times, that would be perfect. We just took a little bit of a beating right there, but nothing to worry about just yet. Buff up the Rocketeer yet again here. There we go. So Rocketeer has 5 rockets. We can definitely one-shot the Dionel and the slime if they're together. So hopefully that is the case right now. And... not quite. Oh, look at this. We can actually take out both heroes right there. And everyone took damage. That was like the perfect play I could have done. Rocketeer cannot buff himself up anymore. And the Sentinel is going to have a tough time using his ability unless he pushes one of my heroes towards the Sentinel. Yeah, he knows that he got destroyed right there, ladies and gentlemen. What a perfect play. What a perfect game, honestly. Awesome. We got some 10 Dionels right there. That's perfect. Let's continue on. Alright, that was like the best, the one of the best games I had in the last one. Take the Striker, we'll take the Vampire, and we'll take... Vampire paired up with the Blacksmith is really good, so I think that is going to be for the best right here. Avenger, Cannonmancer, Skeleton, that doesn't scare me too much. Skeleton goes first. He is going to hit my vampire. Makes sense. Um, I would like to hit the Ragnar, honestly. I want the Ragnar to die first. So if I do that, I cannot deal damage to the Dionel, if possible. So I buffed up the Striker, which is pretty good. I just want to, buff up the Vampire with the defensive buff. That would be good, but whoo-wee, look at that. We're taking a beating right now. Let's buff up the Vampire here. We have to. And then with the Skeleton, we might be able to push the Vampire towards the Dionel. There we go, with a nice double hit. Multi-hit on the Skeleton and the Dionel right there. Really good play. But since the Dionel got hurt, we have to take him out, or at least try our best to, because if not, then it's going to be pretty rough for me if he's going to keep reviving every single time his heroes die. So it's best to focus on the Dionel right now. He's going to hit three of my heroes. Very well played. All right. Unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna have to heal up the vampire here. Hopefully, we can hit the cat plus the Dionel. My finger was blocking the screen, so I did not see where I was aiming, but it actually worked out pretty well in my opinion right there. So Dionel died. Don't worry about his ability right now. Skeleton goes next. He is going after my Dionel, which is smart, because imagine having 36 health and then taking out one of my heroes. He would have been fully revived with 400 health, basically. That would have been pretty bad for him. So, we're going to try and multi-hit the Ragnar right there. That should be death, honestly. Yeah, that's death. That's death because Striker, pretty dangerous hero. Alright, so the Blacksmith did his job. Let's focus on taking out the Cannonmaster right now because I don't want the Skeleton to revive whenever, the Cannonmaster's still alive, So let's see if we can make that happen. We need to focus on the Cannonmaster if possible. Nice bit of damage to the Striker and the Blacksmith. Can we hit the Cannonmaster towards the Striker and the Striker hopefully hits the steam? No, we don't. That was very bad. Very bad play. Will he take out the Striker? He does. Interesting. Because this is my chance to revive or heal up the vampire. And with those cats in play right there, we can definitely use them to my advantage to heal up the vampire. So let's do that because it's now or never. So let's do this right there. We do not use the cats at all. Sadly, we did not use the cats at all. But we did heal up twice. He might actually double hit the vampire right there. This. Ooh, don't. Okay, good. Push the Cannonmaster towards the vampire. Hopefully it'll be a double hit, so that way the vampire can heal up twice. Yes, there we go. There we go. The Skeleton just needs one more hit from anyone, and we'll take him out and win this match. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That was pretty clutch. I mean, he can still win with those cats on board. He just won. What an incredible play this person just played. Very well played to this person right there. Very close match. I honestly thought we had it, but that person just played amazingly in the final turn right there. Props to them. Let's continue on. Alright, unfortunate loss in the last one. We almost had it, and then they just got me very, very, very good. We'll take the Knight of Might, spend it for damage and tanks. And we'll take... Should we take a healer? Well, we already have a damager, so let's take a healer. The Might Spender is an attacker, so we'll just use him for damage. I was thinking about taking 2 damagers, but I think it's just best to take a healer. And let's see what we can do here. Lots of damage to start things off. Holy. I guess we'll double hit the Sentinel. There really isn't much I can do here. Ooh, the Sentinel takes a beating. The Sentinel is about to die, which is actually very good because the Dionel is not hurt, so... Just push the Sentinel towards the Knight, and then we'll be able to take him out. And that will not use up the Dionel's ability right there. And the Barbarian takes some juicy damage down there. And there we go. We took out the Sentinel. He is definitely going to buff up the Barbarian to use her ability and make her stronger. So that's not going to be good, especially with the Might Spended in range. The Might Spend is, of course, pretty weak. Let's do... The Dionel's still not hurt, so let's just focus on the Barbarian there. I was hoping to push her towards the steam or hopefully get a double hit. Of course I missed, that was a pretty bad play, but it's okay. We can still double hit the Barbarian to take her out. Ouch. Lots of damage, to say the least. Push the Barbarian towards the Might Spender, that should be death. There we go. Alright, so the Barbarian, we don't need to worry about her ability anymore. That's fantastic. And we still got the tank, and we still got the attacker, and of course, the Priest, MVP, keeping my heroes alive. But the Mice Bandit, okay, thankfully the Mice Bandit did not die or take a bunch of damage right there. Let's double hit the Archer right there. Archer is getting super weak right there. 151 health. With the Priest, we need 3 hits to take him out. He is going for the Mice Bandit, and he's going for the Priest. Whoa, he played it super well. Super well. So, we shall take out that Archer, and then we'll worry about the Dionel later. There we go. No, he's going to heal up. Yep, yeah, he fully healed up right there. Unfortunately, that was another thing that I was going to think about. If he takes damage in the middle of a turn with like poison or the Mice Bandit's ability right there, will he still be full health? And yeah, he was. So that's something also good to know, because you never know with this game. This game is full of bugs sometimes, but honestly, the team worked pretty well when it comes to not having bugs. Do you guys remember when the Monkey King came out? The bugs that the hero just brought to the game, it was absurd. But thankfully they kind of fixed those bugs, and thankfully we didn't have to face some freaking bugs all over the place with this new hero. Speaking of which, we got the fifth win right there. Let's continue one. Or sorry, 4th win. Let's continue one. All right, 4 wins, 1 loss here. Take the we'll take the Blacksmith. I think having an Enchanter is a better choice. Take the Scarecrow is better, I believe, and take the Barbarian. I hope I made the right choice, because Bloodbite is good. Scarecrow is pretty good, so I'm not too worried about that. The Scarecrow is a pretty good hero, I should say. Let's just deal damage to the Dionel, I guess. We also did damage to the Yeti. Alright. With the Blacksmith going next now, this is where we just try to enchant as quick as possible. He is using the Mummy. I just realized it. He is using the Mummy. We don't have a good angle to buff up the hero, so actually we're just going to only buff up the Scarecrow and deal damage to the Dionel. There we go. Dionel is already almost dead. That's perfect. And we have to take him out, or else he's going to get 400 health back, and if we take out another hero, which of course we don't want. So, ooh, lots of damage right there, but we do need to take out we do need to take him out first. Let's see if we can somehow make the Scarecrow hit the Mummy, and then the Mummy hits the Barbarian. No, we don't. I try my best to play around and hopefully deal damage to the Mummy. We failed. He can one-shot the Barbarian, but that will heal up the Dionel. He's going for the Dionel! No freaking way. Oh, what a play, dude. What a play. This is definitely going to be a loss unless we make some incredible plays with the Scarecrow right now, because I need to use the Scarecrow to win at this point. Let's do that. Decent damage to the Mummy, but of course that's definitely not enough. Sadly, the Scarecrow right now cannot use his ability here, so this is where we have to rely on only doing 60 damage to try to win, because this is going to be tough. Let's try to hit the Warrior twice, maybe hit the Yeti. The Mummy gets taken out too. That was actually pretty good. But the Warrior can one-shot the Scarecrow. That's not good. That is unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This is definitely going to be a loss. For sure, this is going to be a loss. Unless I make some miracle play right now, I don't think we're going to win here. So the best thing we can do is... I don't think we can push the Warrior towards his team, because I also want to hit the Yeti. So I guess we'll do this. We double hit the Yeti right there, and then the Warrior gets it once. But we will need a triple hit on the Warrior unless we only double hit and push it towards his team. Because right now, unfortunately, the Warrior can one-shot me. And it's not going to be good. We did take her out, but the Yeti needs a double hit on me, because I don't think pushing me towards his team is going to be enough. I think. Will it be enough? And he can always just play it safe and go for the double hit, which he does. If he would have failed, I would have survived with 1 health. Another loss, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty rough. That Warrior definitely helped him out a lot, taking out the Dionel and then just basically massacring the rest of my heroes, unfortunately. Let's continue one. Alright, we got 4 wins and 2 losses. Not the greatest, but it's definitely not the worst. Take the Jocelyn for sure, even though the nerf, he is still pretty strong, not gonna lie. We'll take the Shaman to lower their damage. And we're going to take the Werewolf. Even though she also got nerfs, she is still strong. So, let's see if we can win here. Starting off with the Dionel. Both of us. Alright, so let's see who is going to attack first. So it's going to use the charges, which is something to think about because he can always just damage the... He actually did not hit the Dionel, surprisingly. With the Thunderpaws here, nerf him, enchant him. Thunderpaws is actually about to die already. And with the Dionel at full health, we can just take him out easily, willing to worry about him getting revived, or getting full health. Shaman goes next, he is going for a straight hit. While getting those charges. Okay. Pretty annoying, but he is damaging the Dionel. Let's double hit the Thunderpaws to take him out. Bada boom. And Dionel takes a... Ooh, Sentinel. Okay, everyone took some damage right there. Dionel gets healed up, but we only hit him for like 60. Definitely, it's okay. That doesn't scare me. And this is where we can definitely just enchant his heroes. So that way they can do less damage because we definitely need to do that. So enchant these two right there. Even though the Sentinel is kind of unnecessary to enchant him. I just wanted to enchant the Griffin more, you know? So he's going to take out the... He is going to take out the Jawsome. The Dionel will survive, so he's going to get healed up. But he did a lot of damage to me. Like a lot. That's not good. Damage the Dionel here. This not good. Because the Dionel can two-shot the Werewolf. This isn't good, dude. This is not good at all. Yeah, he can double hit. Yeah, this isn't good. He missed the double hit. Oh my goodness gracious, I got lucky. He missed the double hit, ladies and gentlemen. I just take him out. We don't want him fully revived. There we go. Also damaging the Griffin. That was huge. Huge, huge, huge. Is he going to damage the Dionel? Because that will be 4 hits. The answer to that is yes. Okay. So we shall double hit the Griffin. Not sure if we can hit the Sentinel, but we're going to try. We almost missed a double hit, but we actually got it, thankfully. So he does need to be careful. Will he hit the Werewolf here? The answer to that is no, he does not. Okay. Take out the Griffin. And oh, okay. The Dionel's hugging the wall. That's good. Because if he wasn't, then he could have easily taken me out right there. So we should be able to win this match. A very close match, but I think we got this in the bag. As long as he doesn't hit the Dionel 3 times. Just once, even missed the Werewolf. Good, good, good. So we have to do a wall bounce since the Werewolf is kind of blocking me. So right there should do the trick, and that should be GG's. All right. Very close match. But we got the victory right there. Super happy about it. I think we just need one more win and we'll get some more Dionels. So that's going to be fantastic. Let's continue on. All right, guys. Another game right here. We'll take the Thunderpaws to play around with his charges. Thunderpaws paired up with the Sorceress is actually very dangerous. And we're going to take the Monkey King. The Monkey King is a much better epic hero than the Wraith. So that's why I picked him. And let's see if we can win here. We start off with the Sorceress. Oh, look at the buff that we can get here, though. This is going to be a huge buff. There we go. And we are going to enchant the Champion. And the Wraith and the Dionel took major damage right there in literally the first turn of the match. That was really good. He's going for the Sorceress. Sorceress. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, ladies and gentlemen. But not sure if that was rough, dude. I don't think we can win here. Just looking at it right now, I don't think we can win. Can we buff up the Monkey King, hit the Wraith, and then push the Monkey King towards the Dionel? We did damage. We did damage right there. How is the Sorceress in between the Giant and the Dionel, and he didn't enchant anyone? That's so unfortunate. So the Dionel will get his health back. So that's fine. As long as we just double hit the Dionel, we'll be okay. Yeah, I think it's best to do that. We have to. We have to. So let's do that. Hit the Giant as well. Not too terrible. Alright, Giant goes next. This is where he could just take out the Thunder Paws pretty easily if he does this correctly. If not, then he'll... Never mind, he's going after the Thunder Paws. Thunder Paws does die. Alright, so let's see if we can get lucky with these fire clouds. Hopefully they are in my favor that we can work around with. We kinda can by doing this. Let's see if we can make the Monkey King like go. No, we need to double hit the Wraith. So it's best to do this right here. There we go. Okay, not terrible. 2v2 situation. We're pretty healthy. Then again, his heroes are pretty healthy as well. Champion goes next. He is going to push the Monkey King towards his team, I believe. How did he double hit the Monkey King? What? That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Alright, get the buff here, and then we'll hit the Giant. We just took out the Giant in one turn right there. Whoa! Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Alright, Champion, the last one alive. Let's see what he does, because if the Fire Clouds are in my favor, we can work around this to win. He does not want to hit the monk. Oh, that's a lot. The Dino survived. Oh, what clutch. What clutch, dude. Ooh-wee. We got very lucky, not gonna lie. We got super lucky right there for the win. The Dino survived with like 15, 20 health right there. And thankfully we had enough health to survive and get the victory right there. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We got some more dinos right there. That's awesome. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. 6 wins. We'll take the Directly for the fireballs. We'll take the Rocketeer. We'll take the Rocketeer. And we'll take the Farmer. The Farmer can be pretty annoying if you leave her alive, so we'll take the Farmer. So, let's see. Hopefully these heroes can help me win against this person. Shaman, Scarecrow, Catamancer. We're starting off with the Rocketeer, which is a horrible start. So we're just going to buff up immediately right there. There you go. Rocketeer has 3 rockets now. That's great. So let's see if we can win here. He is going to hit all 4 of them. They're in a good line of sight for him. Maybe buffing up the Rocketeer was not the play because he just hit all 4 heroes for 198 damage. That's not good. Buff up the Rocketeer again with the Scarecrow, with the Fireball, and the direct hit right there. Not too bad. Dionel goes next. He is going to play around with the Scarecrow. We buffed up the Rocketeer for nothing. That's so unfortunate. Rocketeer was at full rockets, but he took them out. That's so unfortunate. Let's do that. Fireball. Fireball makes contact twice. That's pretty good. Alright, so, I mean, the Scarecrow is about to die, but the problem is the Dino is getting is at half health. So if we take out the Scarecrow now, he is going to get 200 health back, which, of course, is not what I want. So let's see if we can just do that. Take him out. Perfect. Perfect. We took out both of them. Huge. Plus the cat that was there. Alright, so if he hits the Farmer, he'll also make contact with the Dionel, which is going to heal him up. Never mind. He is going to hit the Farmer only. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do... What can we do? Hit the Shaman towards the Drakeling. Hopefully the Fireball makes contact with him. We make contact with the Catamancer. We'll take it. He is probably going to enchant now the Dionel, so that way we do less damage. So at that point, just focus on taking out the Catamancer. That's the best thing we can do right now. Just focus on the Catamancer. So hopefully this will deal damage to her plus a Fireball. The Fireball does make contact. Let's go. Alright. So this is still anyone's game. But he's going to focus on the Dionel. Makes sense. So he is going for the double hit, which he'll probably get it easily. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Can we win here, ladies and gentlemen? I truly don't know. I truly don't know. Can we just do this and then we'll hit the Catamancer? Catamancer is dead. That's great. But all he needs now is 2 hits on the Dionel and 3 hits on the Drakeling. But with the Drakeling being there, he can always just push the Drakeling towards his team to take him out. How can we win here? That's the question. Because we're doing how much? 44 damage. That is not enough. We would need to somehow just multi-hit him somehow. So, multi-hit, fireball. Hopefully we can win. No, we lost. We lost. I honestly did not know how to play around there, ladies and gentlemen. So that is going to be our 3rd loss. Can we watch an ad to get an extra life? I'll see. Because if we can, then of course I'm going to continue playing. But we just got very unfortunate luck right there to win. And yes, we can watch an ad for an extra life. So I'll be right back. All right, so we got the extra life. Let's see if we can win. Hopefully the extra life is worth it, because if I watch an ad for nothing, then yeah, it was pretty bad. Take this, Huntress and the Satyr, because the other heroes didn't have anything to use their abilities on. And we'll take the Puppet Master, I guess. Even though the Skeleton does more damage, I think the Puppet Master could be a better choice, just to play around with puppets on the board. Archer goes first, so he's going after the Huntress and potentially the Dionel. Well played. Well played. Ooh, well played. That's not good. Hit the Puppet Master right here. Also hitting the Archer, not too bad. I think it's best to just take out the Puppet Master immediately, so that way there's no puppets on the board without damaging the Dionel. So let's see if it's possible to do that, because he might... Ouch. Ouchie. That's unfortunate, but we'll try to double hit the Puppet Master here. Nice little double hit. We're not playing well. I think this is going to be our 3rd and final loss. Unless he takes out the Bomber by mistake. If he takes out the Bomber by mistake, then the Dionel will heal up. And, he also died. That's not good. There's puppets on the board that we have to work around with. That is the only way that we can potentially win. We'll buff up this puppet and hit the Ragnar. The Dynamite will hit the Dionel and the Archer. Okay. So about 100 damage to 3 heroes right there. And his Puppet Master is about to die. Unfortunately, his Dionel got injured, meaning that if we take out the Puppet Master, then his Dionel is going to get healed up. But then again, there's going to be puppets on the board if we're not careful. It's difficult. Focus on the Ragnar. We don't have a good angle here. So we'll hit the Ragnar hopefully twice. Or push it towards the puppet. Steam a little bit of damage right there. This is not looking too great. This is not looking too great. He might take out my Huntress right now. Going after the puppet is unnecessary. You don't need to focus on the puppet. A little bit of damage to the Puppet Master. That's fine. We shall hit the Dionel, I guess. There really isn't much I can do. Push it towards the puppets. So his Puppet Master died. No puppets, but unfortunately the Dionel's healed up for 300. Not good, obviously. Not good. I think this is going to be our 3rd and final loss. Or technically 4th loss. So we basically watch an ad for nothing, probably. Yep, Huntress dies. So this isn't good. This isn't good. We'll buff up that puppet, take out the Ragnar. I'm not sure if we can push the other puppet towards the Archer. We did, but sadly the Archer is still alive. We only have 245 health for the Puppet Master. Not sure if we're going to stay alive long enough to win. Nope, that's game. Well played. Unfortunately, we watched an ad for nothing, but you guys got an extra match regardless. We got 6 wins. I'm very happy. We got a couple of, Dionels. Very happy. The hero it seems balanced for now. So props to the Smashing 4 team for making a pretty decent balanced hero. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. Pretty fun run. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any other recommendations you want to see, and I'll certainly do it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for your continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.